Okay, I'm back from vacation and I just wanted to check in with the challengers to see how you're doing. I checked your progress and I see that there's quite a few people who have logged their workouts. And I posted this morning just about that I did work out on my vacation and a few little tips from the vacation thing that I wanted to share with you because I was a little worried about going away on vacation. There were some challenges, but when you go on vacation, you want to enjoy yourself and you don't want to feel like you're always being hard on yourself, not being able to eat anything. If you like to have a few drinks, not being able to do that. And that's not how I can do things, that's not how I can sustain things. You have to be able to fit your fitness program and how you eat into your life so that it's sustainable, so that you don't get frustrated and so that you don't quit and just think, forget it, I'm not doing it anymore. So I'll just share with you a few little tips that worked for me, and they can work for other special events or anything like that too. A vacation is like an intense week long um, week long, day after day of special events. So we went to Cuba, we went to an all inclusive resort, and there were buffets every day. And what I noticed, a good thing about buffets is there's lots of options. So there were lots of fresh fruit, vegetables, and that's mostly what I tried to do. Is I sent that in that little picture before earlier in the week about the plate and kind of how you divide up your plate. So that's basically what I stuck to while I was there for the most part. I'm not trying to tell you anything that wasn't true. I had two of the challengers with me so they can tell you what I ate, what I didn't eat. They can confirm it. But I tried to load up my plate with vegetables and make sure that I had proteins. Buffets are great for having the omelet stations. So what I did in the morning was I made sure I had a 2 egg omelet every morning with vegetables in it, and then I just tried to limit how many carbs I was having. So I did definitely have carbs. The bad thing about the buffet is that everything's on display. So the sweets, they had a giant display of pastries and cakes and cookies and ice cream and all this kind of stuff. So I did have that kind of stuff. I tried it. Um, what I generally tried to do, and it wasn't perfect, but I tried to have, maybe a bite of something. If I really wanted to try it, then I had a bite of it. Now, you had to figure out what type of person you are. So for me, I can have a bite and stop. But if you're the type of person who, once they start, they taste sweet, or they have, like for me, it's chips. If I have one chip, then I'll have more and more and more. But if it's a sweet dessert, I can share it with somebody, or I can just have a bite and then be done with it. So you kind of have to figure out where you fall in that category of things. Um, the other thing was, yes, as far as drinking goes, I'm not a huge drinker. So for me, that wasn't a big deal. I did have some drinks, some of those sweet, sugary, strawberry, lime with rum in them, that type of thing. And drinking, makes you want to eat more. So that was another thing that I had to watch. But another thing with all inclusive resorts I found was that you are, if you don't have a lot of snacks in your room, that type of thing, in between meals, you're not eating a whole lot. So for me, when I go, mostly the vacations we go on, we don't do a lot of all inclusive vacations. This been many years since I've been to a resort. And the type of vacations we do are cottage vacations where food is accessible all the time. So I'll have to see how that goes this summer. I'll just have to, buy better food. But for the all inclusive resorts, you're not eating a lot in between meals. So that was another good thing about it. And the other thing I will say about going away is you want to just maybe lower your expectations a little bit. Just understand going in that you're probably not going to be losing weight when you go on these trips, and don't expect yourself to. And you might even gain some weight. But just know that you don't have to throw it all away. You don't have to go way off track. You know, if you've been working out and eating better, that you do have the ability to kind of dial it back in when you get home again. So when I got back home, yes, I gained 3 pounds. So I was very happy with that. Even if I gained 5 pounds, like I'm not going to freak out about it. I lowered my expectations. I knew that I was going to go and enjoy myself, but not just throw all of my eating away. And I think it also helped for me to do the workouts. I was able to I just use Beachbody on demand. So I stream all of my workouts from the Beachbody library. So before I went away, because I knew we didn't have any Wi-Fi ability, I downloaded them onto my iPad so I could actually save them there and then actually work out when I was there. So I think that helped a bit as well, just staying on track. And also, I don't want to start over again on any workout plan. So I hate that. You're off it for a week and then you start over and it's just that much harder. So I wanted to keep that momentum going. So I'm not sharing this to you to say to anybody, oh, look what I did on vacation. I'm just sharing it just so that if you go away or if there's a trip, just kind of you have tools in your back pocket. You could think about that this might be helpful. Just some things to think about that would help in this situation. If you are trying to eat healthy, you don't have to just say, oh, I can't do a healthy eating or exercise program because I'm going on vacation. I'm going to start after. You don't have to put it off. You can just kind of, put it on hold, but still keep the basic tools that you're going with and keep going. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing proposition. Okay. So, anyways, hope this is helpful. Let me know if it is helpful or if you found it ridiculous and you didn't like it at all. Let me know that too. I won't be offended. And I will see you soon. Good work while I was away. Talk to you soon.